Chapter 8. Now then, Mr. Lace continued, looking at Alvis and sucking his pencil. Are you sure you'll be able to learn all the lines? Sure, Alvis said. Easy. Ruskin thought, I know all the words already. But he didn't say anything. You know, Alvis, said, I can't wait to be in a play. It'll make me feel like Shakespeare. As soon as Alvis said Shakespeare, Mr. Lace's eyes filled with tears. Oh, the wondrous bard, Mr. Lace cried. The joyous wordsmith who started it all. Sure, Alvis continued, I really like, and then he said the name as loudly as he could. Shakespeare! Oh, the bard, Mr. Lace cried, clutching his hair, the magnificent master of all our imaginations. Making Mr. Lace cry at hearing Shakespeare's name was Alvis's favourite game. It had been Ruskin who had discovered Mr. Lace's weakness years ago. When Ruskin, Sparky and Alvis had first gone to St. George's School, but now Alvis was the only one who tormented the school teacher in this way. He'd even give it a name, Shakespeareing Mr. Lace. Oh yes, persisted Alvis, bouncing the ball. I've always admired Shakespeare, the wizard of all beauty. Wept Mr. Lace. The class started to laugh. The boy, Shakespeare, Alvis said. Oh no, Mr. Lace cried, falling to his knees. Shakespeare, Alvis said. Oh, the wonderful bard, the saint of Stratford. The emotion wells up in me, down my heart, down. Mr. Lace was crying so much he could barely catch his breath, but Alvis still continued with the game. Shakespeare, Alvis said. Oh, the wondrous. Shakespeare, oh, the titan of all time. Shakespeare, oh, the DNA of all drama. Mr. Lace was lying on the floor now. Shakespeare, 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 shouted Alvis. Every tooth in the class rattled at the sound of Alvis's thundering voice. Then the classroom door opened. Corky Pigeon, the caretaker, stood there. Corky was 65 years old, had white hair, a white moustache and a wrinkled face, and always wore a white overall. He also walked the aid of a walking stick and wore spectacles. What's going on here? Corky asked in his gentle voice. Gentle. The class stopped laughing. Well? Corky asked. Nothing, Alvis said. Corky glanced at Alvis. Have you been Shakespeareing Mr. Lace again? Corky demanded. So here's a picture of Corky the caretaker. And that's Mr. Lace's feet on the floor, I think. No, Alvis replied. Mr. Lace had stopped crying now. He dried his face with the end of his scarf and smiled at Corky. It was nothing, Mr. Lace said. It's my own ridiculous fault for being such an emotional silly Billy when it comes to the name of the bard. Well, Corky said dubiously. If you're sure, Mr. Lace. Corky glanced at the class. He noted Ruskin and gave him a wink. Ruskin winked back. Corky left the classroom. Thank you, Alvis, Mr. Lace said. You can sit down now. Alvis walked back to his seat, bouncing the football all the way. Badoing. And tomorrow, Mr. Lace said, sucking a pencil, we'll start rehearsals.